This was the scene today outside the Brooklyn jail that's holding Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Protesters condemning the capture of the South American leader. Thanks for staying up with us. I'm Zoe Blair. Across the country and around the world, demonstrators have been hitting the streets to make their voices heard after U.S. military forces captured Maduro over the weekend. Take a look at the video of protesters in Mexico, Spain, and right here in the United States as hundreds hit the streets to condemn the actions of the United States in the Venezuelan capital city of Caracas, even right here in central Alabama. Hundreds of protesters flooded the 5 Points South neighborhood. They hit the pavement to speak out against what they call the Trump administration's illegal war in Venezuela. WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn joins me live in studio tonight. And Aaron, you were there for the protest, and this issue isn't as black and white as some may think.
Yeah, Zoe, one Venezuelan woman says that what's going on in her home country is a sign of liberation and freedom. But organizers of today's protest say this is all about power and greed. One thing they do agree on, though, is that it's going to take everyone coming together to create change.
I see peace for the first time. Venezuela. I see hope for the first time.
Stop the bombings right now!
I see that today Venezuela was reborn.
For Venezuelan native Raquel Jackson, the United States capturing President Nicolas Maduro is a sign of liberation and freedom.
We, the Venezuelan people around the world, approve the actions that have been taken.
But organizers like Jason Cabillas say this Sunday afternoon protest in Birmingham's 5 Points South neighborhood has a different stance.
We are here to let Trump and everyone who's motivating this war for oil to say we're not going to have it, and with our power and on our time, we're not going to let this stand.
Cabillas and others spoke out against what they call the Trump administration's illegal war in Venezuela, the bombings of the Venezuelan people, and the abduction of the Venezuelan president.
The people who run this country, the people who have the power, the people who have the money want to continue maintaining their power and their greed and their wealth. And Venezuela has one of the largest oil reserves in the entire world.
Jackson believes it's not about controlling oil, but giving freedom to people she feels have been oppressed for far too long.
We, the Venezuelan people, know that this is not an easy solution, and this will take time. This problem comes from 26 years. It started with Chavez and then was kept by Maduro.
Jackson escaped Venezuela 14 years ago with her son Dominique with hopes of creating a better life.
We left the country without anything. We came here with a bag full of clothes and nothing else. He only had one toy. He still has today.
People on both sides of the issue hope to come to a peaceful solution.
Our power is in our people. Our strength is in our numbers.
Fascism! Fascism! Not stand!
The more people we have, the stronger we are.
But it's going to take everyone joining together to make that happen.
We want freedom, and we cannot get freedom by ourselves.
Now, Jackson says Venezuelan Independence Day is July 5th. She says she's excited to be able to celebrate the holiday this year for the first time.